This video features live commentary from Day 2 of the December Spring Championship Qualifier, and after the video I will give a few of my thoughts after the fact, and there will also be information on how you can enter on a giveaway for a 700 gem bundle for Storybook Brawl. Enjoy. Alright. First time to get a good hero, I think, in this tournament. It's not sure. We got two Sadrak games. We could have picked Geppetto as well. But a really good hero. Share Bear, I think, just a little bit better than Sadrak. This is like a winning hero. I don't know. Maybe that's not being fair. Sadrak is really good. And I had really good opportunities with Sadrak both times. So I don't think it's fair to credit Sadrak for the losses as well. The losses happened, and Sadrak was just there. Sadrak, you did good. But Share Bear, boy, do I love a Share Bear. And I suppose we will start with, I mean, honestly, Lonely Prince is not bad. But I'm just going to flip it. Maybe we get a Kitty Cup person. No, we get a Mad Mim. Okay. This could lose. But basically what I was getting at is we're going to have 2 units next turn. We're going to be able to purchase 2 units next turn. We're going to have 4 gold. So just making sure this opponent is connected. Let's go for an eeny meeny. I'm gonna lock this. Really weird to see Pants not do anything, but maybe they just decided to roll knowing they were going to have Share Bear coin on the second turn. It's possible. Little bit weird. That combat RNG was like insane for us. Let's see, does Pied Piper lose again? I mean, imagine they do lose again. No. Okay, so Pied Piper's in it. Good. That's good to see. Okay, let's go for Genie's Wish here first. Drat! That is annoying. Was hoping for Shrink Spell. Shrink Spell is a really good hit there. But to get that after we locked was definitely awkward. So question is now, do we want Rainbow Unicorn? Are we egg gaming against a Mad Hatter that hasn't lost? Kind of like Fanny on Share Bear always. Maybe that's the play. Plus a backline egg. Just to clean up some stuff here. Alright. Naya's is good. I saw they won their second combat, so just making sure nobody disconnected on us, and looks like egg is going to be enough to win this one here. We win it without the egg even. Egg did not matter. We're going to have an unscathed egg, and we're going to have 5 gold here, or 6 gold rather, sorry, going into our next turn. Just thinking of, we're definitely picking up Brave Princess. We're definitely picking up Crafty. And then, is there anything else that we can do? Like, we can sell egg to buy unicorn. It's not really giving me anything. I think I'm just going to buy the Candy Rain and then roll, actually. So we do this. Seems like overkill here. Let's roll. Double Brave plus a Wish. I should have unlocked that. I think, oh wow, they went for XP. Wow, we might even get, no. There was a chance that we could have got big Brave Slays here. Not going to win, but I don't think our egg will get cracked here. It's a 1 in 3. Yeah, okay. Goodbye, eggs. Well, now I feel less confident about buying this. I will say what I was thinking is that I could sell the egg and purchase Wicked Witch. But losing that is definitely awkward. We're playing up against Pants again. So that's an interesting strategy. She just likes to roll or they just like to roll and lock. I don't know their pronouns. Okay. They're either pick up a pair. I don't really love that either. Doesn't make us that much stronger. I think we can afford this. This seems decently powerful. We kind of spread our units out a little bit. I don't think we're winning this combat. I'm not planning on winning this combat, even though we had an 80% last time. Oh, nice hit. Nice hit. We do take out the second stag. That's really good. And the Ogre Princesses are really good. Actually, we do win this one, don't we? Nice. And we still get the Slay on Brave. And now we're up 2 XP. Love that. Love that. That's how you take an early lead and snowball with it. Medusa is decent. What else can we do? We can go back to supporting the Brave. We can pick up a princess. We can roll for a princess. We can... I mean, Medusa is good when you're up in XP like this. I think I am going to take a Medusa and then roll for potentially a princess. We did find actually quite a good princess here. I wish we had more Mad Mims. This is also not bad. We can almost play the Hippocampus, but we cannot quite. So I think I just buy Brave. Thing is, once we play the Brave, we really don't need the Fanny. Well, let's take this. Let's do something like this, maybe? It feels bad not feeding the Kraken here. Let's just do it. Roll. This animation is way too long. Probably wanted the Court Wizard. Just couldn't figure it out in time. Alright, we're hoping a little bit that Medusa can scam because that is a huge... front line there for my opponent. Alright, we get to take out one of their front lines. Their Lady of the Lake is still going to be impossible to break through, though. Their Polywoggle might even get the Slay, just way later. Yeah, it is going to get the Slay. That's so funny. Alright, well, they got to be pretty happy about that. We're happy to take less damage. A little bit awkward that we didn't get anything out of this, but we do get something nice here. Ranged in the back row or first character health. I need to mute my music, I think. What are we doing right now? First character health is probably just the treasure. None of these other treasures do anything. Maybe we're going animals. Picking up Bearded Vulture. Bearded Vulture's still strong here. Sure. I feel like that's just a decent amount of stats. Bearded Vulture kind of seems like we're just messing around doing nothing. But at the same time, it seems strong. I was kind of thinking I'd like a Sporko. Maybe we pick up this. Yeah, I'm losing the line a little bit right now. These are also tough turns. Vulture double, plus a copycat and a book. There's some strong things that can be done there. I kind of just want copycat in general. Big hits from my opponent's dragon. Really big hits. We need Vulture to carry us, and I'm not sure it can. I think all that we're going to do here is activate my opponent's Nutcracker, unfortunately. That's funny, I suppose. All right, well, we activate my opponent's Nutcracker. We're definitely helping all of our opponents across the board. Let's see how well this Vulture can do. It can actually win it if we hit the Court Wizard soon. Nice. So we win just based off Vulture. That's good, and it makes me feel a little bit more confident in just a Vulture pickup here. We can go a little bit heavier into animals even so. But the Copycat is obviously really good with the Helm. I think we are going to want the Vulture just to scale a little bit. Do this, and then we're rolling. And by scale, I mean potentially look for a tier 4 treasure. If we hit the Vulture here, or if we hit it after one more roll, I think both of those are really good. Have to do this, don't we? Just doom rolling now. This is a little bit bad. We're still up on XP against the rest of the lobby, and we do have to remember that. I'm just going to play all animals. The Mad Mim I'm particularly unimpressed with, but I think maybe there's a shot that we're just playing enough animals here that the Vultures will be good enough. That's basically what I'm banking on. And the Mad Mim's doing some work here still. We're going to give another opponent a board of Nutcrackers, though, unfortunately. Actually, we don't. Yeah, we don't even give them a single Nutcracker. And the Vultures are going to be enough to win it, too. So, there you go. Yeah, that's Vulture's just a really strong 4-cost unit. It's kind of like, because we're up on XP, so it's kind of like we're looking for, like, I don't want to say an interesting way to scam, because it's certainly not scam. But it feels like that at the same time. All right, Wombats is really good in the familiar spot. I think for that reason alone, we have to take it. We're never doing anything with Frog Prince. We could also try to copycat that, but I don't think that's what we want to do. Don't even know that we want Friendly Spirit. Like, I almost just tried to play Hippo this game. We're up against Merlin, who's not doing super well. Let's free roll again. Let's try to copy Vulture. This is slightly better. Oh, I guess we are going Hippo. Okay. How many things do we have to sell? 3. Oh, shoot. I bought those in the wrong order. That's fine. Should have put back in the Peep. Definitely a weird combat. Our Hippo died because of our wrong purchase order. That is really embarrassing. Hopefully the Baby Bear can just do some work, though, along with this, whatever this was called. Wombats. It's a big Wombat summon, but unfortunately my opponent's got a lot of backline ranged units, and we're going to take 10. Yeah, that was really embarrassing, especially because that was totally avoidable had we just purchased an animal first. Well, now we can hit level 6. I feel like we do just look for Good Boy. We're a full level up on the rest of the lobby. It's got to amount for something. I don't think we take Lancelot. I think Friendly Spirit is a contender. I do think we take Herc. And I'd almost say, so if we do Herc plus Princess Peep and then sell 4 things, which would be both Vultures and both Black Cats, we can put in a Godmother. which gives the Herc a lot of health and means that it can potentially give us a treasure right now. I think there's a small argument for backlining the Godmother. Yeah, I think it's a pretty good argument, actually. Because really getting this tier 6 treasure while everybody else in the lobby is level 5 could potentially result in, yeah, and that doesn't matter that the hippo didn't have any attack or health. It does mean that the hippo is not going to grow yet again, but the whole point of this combat is the Hercules. Hopefully the Siren doesn't steal anything. Alright, it steals oh, it doesn't steal anything, because none of my opponent's units have died. Alright. Hercules gets shrunk, but it's still possible that the Good Mother can grow the Hercules again. Back to Vulture Town. That needed to hit this. That would have been a great hit. But we deny the Siren, we eat this, and then we're going to lose to a Spellweaver. We don't take that much damage, though. We only take 8. We're down to 15. We're level 6. We're halfway through a Herc. We can upgrade a Copycat. Yeah, that seems good enough. Upgrade a Copycat, and then roll. And lock a Good Boy. Okay, so next turn we pop off. What do we do this turn? We, I believe, just try our best to get a tier 6 treasure and not die. The Sphinx is also level 6. So that's quite scary. Sphinx and I cracked each other's eggs earlier, and I believe they've recovered slightly better. But if we don't die here, so we just need to play strongest board. And I believe that that's still Wombat in 1. Maybe this is slightly safer, though. Yeah, okay. Let's try this. Just trying to have our hippo survive for another second. These are, again, plays to win. Because plays to get 4th are now out the window. We need to win lobbies. That's a good hit for us. That's going to give a little more health around the board. That's a unit. It's fine. We're gaining some additional health. We do lose this. The question is just how much are we going to lose this by? Upgraded Ogre Princess is definitely sweet for my opponent. Would have loved to kill the Romeo before we'd killed the Juliet. Not going to happen. Not going to get our treasure there, but we're only going to take 12. So I'm okay with that. We pick up a Good Boy. We play Copycat Good Boy. We got a board full of other good stuff. Let's roll, try to find another Good Boy or some spells. Don't mind Godmother. Don't mind me. Lance also becomes decently decent, but I think we need like an actual spell here. Okay, that's a way to find an actual spell. We got no pump. That's so awkward. But I think we just have to go Lightning Bolt. It's Lightning Bolt or Apple. I think it's Lightning Bolt and locking Knighthood. I'm not fully convinced that's going to be good enough, but we'll have a little bit of extra gold next turn thanks to being Share Bear. We can roll and find like a Sherwood Sure Shot. That doesn't really... If we skip our treasure, we'll have 4 gold. That's enough to pick up a Friendly Spirit. I mean, we're not going to be able to... It would have been huge if there was a Gigantify in the shop. If we could Gigantify this turn and then next turn play the spell, that would have been huge. But this is going to be, like, okay enough, I think. Or at the very least, it's some stats. That's all I mean to say. And the Good Boy's still getting stats. The Hercules is still at 0 attack, which is just annoying. The Robin Hood's actually going to kill us, though, isn't it? we need this to... Yeah, Hercules finally going to come online. This is not good enough. 50 attack here. Yeah, and then we die to Robin Wood. Drat. Okay. Well, we tried. I tried to do some big things, and 8th place definitely puts us out of contention for anything. One more game is probably not going to hurt me, though, so I'll see you guys soon for the next one. Unfortunately, I mean, that's how, more often than not, I would say 800 times out of 801, this series encapsulating my tournament is going to end with me not winning. So totally fine. This one hurt because Share Bear is a really good hero, and I don't have anyone to blame but myself for this one. That hippocampus mistake was definitely huge and had snowball effects on the rest of the game that really just never allowed me to stabilize because I was taking so much more damage really than I should be. So all of that really hurt and was definitely embarrassing, definitely unfortunate. It meant that I was like kind of both trying to play a strong board but also trying to get a Hercules treasure online, and that is one of the pitfalls sometimes when you go into one of the more synergistic based comps, mostly with the animals. The vultures were able to do us really, really well for a really good amount of time, but once I started trying to transition, I was left with these units like Bearstain and Princess Peep that just didn't have the fighting power on the board. They weren't really giving us much of anything, and that meant that we fell off pretty significantly into the later stages of the game. And then we do wind up facing the Sphinx on their 6.0 turn again. That was a little bit unfortunate. And then also, just when we played up against the Peter Pants, it just became pretty clear, like, once they made our Hercules have negative attack, that we didn't really have any units on this board that were really doing anything. We had Copycat Good Boy, but we didn't have the time to put much stats into that either. So, definitely unfortunate. I was potentially playing for some other prizes. If you can top 16, you get the alternate art Peter Pants hero. But for the most part, I knew I was out of contention for even that, realistically, in the tournament. But that wasn't going to stop me, because I believe every time you play Storybook Brawl, you learn something, and that is potentially more valuable than alternate arts and dust and gems. But if you want to win my gem code that I won from making day 2 of this tournament, you can find more information about that right now. I'm going to be giving away a 700 gem bundle at the end of this month, and here's how you can enter for your chance to win. First things first, subscribe to this channel. That won't enter you into the raffle, but you will have to be subscribed to win. In order to enter into the raffle, all you have to do is comment on a Storybook Brawl video, including this one. Every time you comment on a Storybook Brawl video on my channel this month, you'll get a raffle ticket for my January giveaway. If you comment on a video within the first 72 hours of me posting it, then you get 2 raffle tickets. And if you comment on a video within the first 24 hours of me posting it, I'll give you 3 raffle tickets. Might also offer more ways to enter in the future. I don't want to break the economy of this. I want the main way to enter to be commenting. So leave a comment right now. Let me know what you think of the giveaway and of the video. And thanks for watching.